Welcome to Ballet Bites, where we explore the dance between fashion and culture, in particular Balletcore. It's like not just about fluttering TikTok trends, but parading down Fifth Avenue with purpose.
Yeah, exactly. And with celebrities like Jennifer Lopez rocking those satin lace-up flats, it really makes you wonder, is this just a passing phase or something more lasting?
Right. Think about how Vogue's Spring-Summer 2025 Runway Roundup pointed out that Simone Rocha and Ferragamo are like doubling down on Tulle and wrap cardies. That's a big nod to momentum. It's kind of saying, hey, this trend might actually stick around.
Absolutely, yes. And celebrity uptake is crucial. When a megastar like J.Lo embraces a look, it usually signals that retailers are going to follow, the inventory deepens, and suddenly it's no longer just a fad.
Yeah, exactly. But then there's that counterpoint, right? Runway buzz and red carpet moments are exciting, but they don't automatically mean the trend is versatile. It must work for, everyday settings. Think pleated midi skirts and stirrup leggings that can transition seamlessly from an office meeting to a weekend brunch.
Right. And that's key. If a trend has genuine versatility, it can embed itself into our daily wardrobes rather than just being a momentary Instagram sensation.
Exactly. And speaking of embedding, it's like how ballet flats have been around since the 1950s. They cycle in and out, which suggests that sometimes re-emerging trends are more perennial than you'd think.
True. But here's a twist. Some might argue that Balletcore, with its emphasis on structure and delicate fabrics like tulle, might be reinforcing some pretty narrow body ideals. What do you think about that, really?
Good point. However, there's an interesting angle here. CR Fashion Book's Spring-Summer 2025 review highlights that Balletcore embodies sporty femininity and is showcased on a diverse range of models, not just the stereotypical ones.
Yeah, I see that.
It's shifting the narrative to include various sizes and even genders.
Exactly. And when you scroll Pinterest's 2025 leg warmer boards, you see people of all body types styling them. It's like the trend is embracing volume and layers rather than tight, restrictive cuts.
Right? It's like a breath of fresh air. But, I do wonder if marketing might still lag behind the spirit of inclusivity.
Yeah, that's a fair observation. Definitely. I mean, if brands still keep casting, say, only size 2 models in baby pink tulle, then the inclusive message might just be, a buzzword rather than a practice.
Right. So for sustained inclusivity, the onus is on brands to keep diverse casting front and center, not only celebrating, but reflecting the genuine spectrum of their audience.
Right on. And moving on, what about the professional ballet community? There are mixed reactions on how their rehearsal gear is going mainstream. That's a fascinating crossroads between art and commercial fashion.
Absolutely, it's a complex issue. For instance, there's that Art de Ballet blog from May 2025, where dancers expressed excitement over increased visibility. One Corps de Ballet member even said that fans are now asking nuanced questions about the differences between a studio shrug and a performance bolero.
Really
It deepens
interesting.
the appreciation for the art form.
For sure. But on the other hand, I read a Royal Ballet dancer's comment calling it everyone's mid-warm-up without the show. It's like, while some appreciate the homage, others feel it's a bit too casual, maybe even trivializing the craft.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, isn't it? But if the trend actually drives ticket sales and sparks new interest, Dance USA's April 2025 data did note a bump in first-time audience members, about 7%. It could ultimately benefit the art form, financially and culturally.
That's a vital point. Even if it's met with some initial criticism, if it draws more people to the theater, then that's a win for the dance community overall.
Right, indeed. And there are even merch collaborations that support the dancers financially, like Miami City Ballet's limited edition wrap cardigan, which sold out in just 48 hours. It shows that when fashion borrows from ballet vocabulary, the benefits can be reciprocal.
Yeah, that's a clever synergy. Absolutely. Now let's talk about sustainability, another crucial angle. Tulle and satin aren't exactly eco-friendly. There's a real conversation here about how to balance aesthetics with environmental responsibility.
Exactly. L'Officiel Ibiza's Winter 2025 leg warmer piece really puts it out there. Recycled cashmere blends are making an entrance, but recycled polyester tulle is still, in short supply and not easily biodegradable.
I hear that. Yeah, and yet some brands are adapting. Take Miu Miu's February 2025 show, for instance. They use certified organic cotton for stirrup leggings. Even smaller labels like Reformation are offering dead stock satin flats.
Right, exactly. Consumers really need to check fabric tags and demand greener materials, not just chase the vibe. And also, practice mend rather than tossing out a piece with a tiny hole in the tulle overlay.
That's so true. Yes. Treating Balletcore as slow fashion, repairing, donating, and swapping could really keep that romance alive without flooding landfills.
Yep, sustainability paired with inclusivity, everyday versatility, and respect for the art form, it really sets a solid stage for Balletcore's longevity. It's like, a four-part pirouette: trend legitimacy, cultural inclusivity, artistic
That's a neat
respect,
summary.
and eco-innovation.
For sure. And while we're on the topic, I must respectfully challenge something. While the data points like the 7% ticket sales bump are promising, they could, be influenced by, say, seasonal marketing pushes rather than a genuine shift in audience behavior. What do you think?
That's a solid critique. It's true. The correlation between increased audience numbers and the trend might not be causation. Yet, when you combine multiple signals like sustained runway choices, celebrity endorsements, and real consumer behavior on Pinterest, it does build a case.
I agree. Right, exactly. It's a multifaceted picture. And while each element might have alternate explanations on its own, together, they create a compelling narrative.
Exactly. And let's not forget the dialogue about gender. The fact that ballet has always been about breaking down strict gender norms with its unisex costumes. In that sense, Balletcore isn't entirely new. It's, a modern take on a long tradition.
Yep, very inclusive. And that's refreshing. It emphasizes that fashion borrowing from ballet isn't just a trend, it's also a progressive step in embracing and celebrating diversity.
Absolutely. And while we're admiring the aesthetic, we also have to be mindful of responsibility from the brands. It's like, juggling the elegance of a grand jeté while keeping your feet firmly planted on sustainable principles.
Yeah, perfect analogy. Exactly. And as we draw closer to the end of our chat, it's clear that Balletcore's future depends on, several factors. It needs to maintain its real-life comfort, embrace visible inclusivity, honor its artistic roots, and make genuine advances in sustainability.
Right, exactly. And if it can balance all those elements, then we might just see Balletcore pirouetting into a permanent spot in our wardrobes, rather than just a flashy, short-lived headline.
That's the hope, for sure. And as always, the interplay between fashion and art creates such a vibrant, evolving story, one that will surely continue to follow.
Absolutely. It's like each season writes a new chapter of this dance with unexpected twists and elegant turns. If the industry keeps its eye on inclusivity and sustainability while respecting the craft of ballet, then Balletcore really has a bright future.
Indeed. And isn't that what truly makes fashion an art form? The constant evolution, the dialogue between past and present, and the blend of aesthetics and values.
Exactly. It's a dynamic conversation, one where every trend, no matter how delicate, can leave a lasting impression if it's rooted in authenticity and respect.
Absolutely. Well, I think we've danced our way through the major points today, from trend longevity and celebrity influence to inclusivity, artistic integrity, and sustainability. It's been an enlightening discussion.
Yes, indeed. Thanks for spinning those ideas with me. Hopefully, our listeners take away that Balletcore is more than just an aesthetic. It's a reimagining of style that can, if handled right, set the stage for lasting change.
Definitely, exactly. And as always, we invite all our listeners to share their thoughts, both good and bad. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep dancing to the beat of your style.
Exactly. Thanks for tuning into Ballet Bites. See you next time as we continue to unravel the layers of fashion.